Once you know the formula mass of a compound, you can then figure out the percent composition of that compound. Remember that when you do a percentage, anytime you do a percentage, it's part divided by the whole times 100. For instance, if I have 8 slices of pizza, 8 slices, and I eat 4 of those, 4 divided by 8 times 100, that's 50% of my pizza that I've just eaten. It's a lot of pizza. For chemical compounds, again, if we pick the compound apart element by element, or piece by piece, we can determine the percent composition of each element in the compound. Another way of saying that is what percent of the compound, by mass, is made of its different parts. And to do this, we need to know the formula and the formula mass. Now, when you do percent composition, we'll start with calcium. You need to know the calcium component of the compound. And we said in the previous video dealing with formula mass for calcium nitrate, we have 1 calcium, so that's 40.08. What we're going to do then is divide that by the formula mass of the compound. So 40.08 divided by 164.1, and then we will multiply that by 100. When we do that, we get 24.4%. So what we're saying here is that 24% of this compound is calcium by mass. Now, for the other elements, let's do those. Nitrogen, remember that our nitrogen component was 28.02. That's 2 nitrogen atoms. And we're going to divide that again by the formula mass, 164.10. And then we will multiply that by 100. When we do that, our percentage is 17.1%. So what we're saying is that 17% of this compound by mass is nitrogen. Finally, for the oxygen, there we go, 96.00 was our oxygen portion. And again, we'll divide that by the formula mass of 164.10. Multiply that by 100, and when you do the math on that, we see that 58.5% of calcium nitrate is oxygen. So percent composition, the part divided by the whole times 100. The part being the mass of the single element or single component in the compound, and the whole being the formula mass of the compound, percent composition. Another thing that relates to this, keep in mind that when elements bond together and bond with other elements, they take on new properties. Nitrogen and oxygen in their pure form are gases in our atmosphere. But when they're bound together as nitrate, and when they're bonded with calcium as part of an ionic bond, they're now solid. And if you think about it, about 75% of this compound by mass is made of things that otherwise would be gas in our atmosphere in their pure form. Just something to think about. Percent composition.